Life as We Knew It, Chapter 20, page 322, March 3rd. No electricity for the past 2 days. We were better off without any electricity. Why did they have to give us the taste of it just to take it away? Mom listens to the radio for half an hour every evening. I don't know why. She goes from station to station. We're up to 6 now. And all they broadcast is bad news. No, that's not true. They broadcast bad news and the president saying things are looking up. I don't know which is worse. It scares me a little that Mom is willing to burn up batteries just to listen to the radio. I think it's her way of accepting that there's no point in the batteries outliving us. March 4th. Matt has been up to 10 stairs, and I was sure by the end of this week he'd be climbing the whole staircase. But today he only did 6 stairs. I know because I tiptoed behind him and peeked through the living room door. Mom knew that's what I was doing, and she didn't tell me not to. John was outside, but even he's down to 20 minutes skiing. I don't think Matt knows I was spying on him. I got back to the sunroom before he did, and I was real quiet. Mom hardly spoke all afternoon. Matt got back on his mattress and slept for 2 hours. Not even John walking back in woke him. Sometimes I think about everything I went through when they were all sick, and it makes me angry. How dare they die now? March 5th. It snowed all day. At least we could watch it through the window in the sunroom. I don't think we got more than 4 or 5 inches, and Matt pointed out it was good to have fresh snow for drinking water. Mom's told me not to bother washing the sheets for a while. I guess I should be glad, since the sheets are my least favorite things to wash. They're just so big. She says it's because if we get electricity back for good, it'll be so much easier to wash the sheets that way. But I think it's because she's worried I burn up too much energy washing things that bulky. I finally figured I should know the worst, and I checked the pantry. I wish I hadn't. March 6th. John was outside and Matt was sleeping this afternoon. Mom gestured to me and we went into the living room. I hate to ask this of you, she said, but do you think you could skip lunch a couple times a week? Mom's been eating every other day for a couple of weeks now, so she was asking less of me than what she's doing herself, okay? Okay, I said. What was I supposed to say? I wanted Matt and Johnny to still eat every day, she said. Can you live with that? I burst out laughing. Even Mom grinned. Bad choice of words, she said. I apologize. It's okay, I said. I even kissed her to prove I meant it. I think Mom figures John still has the best chance of surviving, and I think she can't bear the idea of seeing Matt die. Neither can I. Better Mom should go first, then me, then Matt. Matt will see to it that John makes it through. March 7th. This is so stupid. I started looking at this diary and all its empty pages. I was so excited when Mom gave it to me at Christmas. I even worried I'd finish it up by April and have to go back to the blue books. So many empty pages. March 8th. Electricity again, this time for 16 minutes, around 3 this afternoon. I don't know what that means. March 12th. Mom fainted this afternoon. I don't think she's eaten in 3 days. I made some soup and forced her to eat it. I'm not ready for her to die yet. I did another inventory of the pantry. There's so little in there, it didn't take much time for me to check. There's maybe 2 weeks' worth of food, if only John and Matt eat. With Mom and me eating occasionally, we'll run out of food in 10 days. If after we die Matt stops eating, then John gets another few days, which could give him enough time and strength to get out of here. Matt can tell him who to go to so he can barter any leftover firewood for food. I wonder what John will do with Horton. March 13th. The 4 of us shared a can of tomato soup for lunch. Then Mom insisted Matt and John share the last can of mixed vegetables. It might be easier for Mom and me if we stopped eating altogether. We only had a couple of sips of soup anyway, just enough to remind me what food tastes like. My birthday's next week. If I'm still alive, I hope Mom will be too. March 14th. Nearly an hour of electricity this morning. I stupidly looked at myself in a mirror when the lights were on. For a moment, I actually didn't recognize myself. Then I remembered what I looked like. Not that it matters. Who cares what a corpse looks like? March 16th. I dreamed last night that I went into a pizza parlor. Sitting there were Dad, Lisa, and a little girl who I knew right away was Rachel. I slid into the booth. The smells, tomato sauce, garlic cheese, were overwhelming. Is this heaven? I asked. No, Dad said. It's a pizza parlor. I think the dream gave me an idea, but it's hard to tell what's an idea And what's nonsense when you can't even tell the difference between heaven and a pizza parlor?